I feel like I'm getting hammered.
10 controversial calls that shocked WNBA fans. From an unexpected body check to a puzzling technical foul, Caitlin Clark faced it all. Are the refs really out to get her? The arena buzzes with anticipation as Caitlin Clark steps onto the court. Fans lean forward, eyes locked on the rookie sensation. But as each game passes, the excitement is tinged with tension. Whispers of unfair officiating have been growing louder with each game. As the ball goes up, so does the scrutiny on every whistle. Clark drives, shoots, and hustles, but something feels off. Calls that should be made are missed. Others seem to come out of nowhere. The crowd's cheers turn to boos, not at the players, but at the refs on the sidelines.
Indiana leads by 11 with 5:48 remaining.
What's really going on here? Is it just the heat of competition, or is there more to these controversial calls? Get ready to see 10 moments that had fans questioning WNBA officiating. And trust me, number 7 will make your jaw drop. Before we break it down, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Are the refs trying to stop Caitlin Clark's rise to stardom? Let's dive in. First on our list, left fans seeing red. Or in Caitlin Clark's case, black and blue. It's September 22nd, the start of the playoffs. Indiana Fever versus Connecticut Sun. The arena's electric. All eyes on rookie sensation Caitlin Clark. Just a few minutes in, Sun guard Dijanai Carrington goes for the ball and bam, catches Clark right in the eye. The crowd gasps. Clark stumbles, but the whistle, silent.
Harassed by Carrington, finds Boston. Clark gets hit in the face by Carrington and is down.
As the game unfolds, it's clear something's off. Clark's usually sharp shooting turns ice cold. She goes 0 for 6 from three-point range, 1 for 9 from the field in the first half. The reason? A nasty shiner forming where Carrington's fingers made contact.
Is still down after taking a shot following the pass to Boston.
Fans are livid. Social media explodes with calls for justice. One frustrated viewer labels it the worst officiated basketball game of all time. Another decries the refereeing as an embarrassment. But through it all, Clark keeps pushing. It doesn't stop there. The entire game, she was held, got pushed, and hit but never got calls. She just kept on playing. Take a look here.
Clark trying to get around Mabry. Clark to the rim, reverses it home through the contact.
I mean, even the commentators were talking about the contact, but the referees, no whistle. Despite struggling with her shot during the night, Clark refuses to let the missed calls define her game. She adjusts, finding other ways to impact the match. It's a testament to her resilience, but also a stark reminder of how much officiating can shape the flow of a game, and potentially, a player's safety. What happens when the line between aggressive play and dangerous conduct blurs on the WNBA court? In another game against the Connecticut Sun, this time on August 28th, it started like any other. But it soon turned into a showcase of physicality that left fans questioning the limits of fair play. Alyssa Thomas delivered a crushing body check that sent the rookie sensation crashing to the hardwood. The crowd's collective gasp was quickly followed by outrage as the refs only called a common foul on Thomas.
Take another look here at the heavy contact.
Social media exploded with indignation. "That's not basketball," one fan fumed. Another decried it as a cheap shot leaning in with the shoulder. The consensus was clear. This should have been a flagrant foul. The lack of a more severe call raised serious concerns about officiating in the league. Despite the bruising encounter, Clark refused to be deterred. She picked herself up, dusted off, and got right back to work. Her performance in the aftermath of the hit was a testament to her mental toughness and unwavering focus. Clark continued to contribute significantly to her team's efforts, showcasing the resilience that's quickly becoming her trademark.
Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, they're not going to look at this. They might.
It's gotten the fans here fired up.
Just when you thought Clark had overcome every obstacle, a new challenge emerged from an unexpected direction. Picture this: a timeout, a fired-up rookie, and a veteran player's sudden move. How would the refs respond to this off-ball incident? The August 18th game against the Seattle Storm was already intense, but things took a surprising turn during a late-game timeout. Clark, riding high on the energy of the crowd, was near the Seattle bench hyping up the fans. That's when Skylar Diggins-Smith decided to make her presence felt. Out of nowhere, Diggins Smith came up behind Clark and shouldered her away. The crowd's cheers turned to gasps, then angry shouts. But the refs, they stayed silent. No whistle, no warning, nothing. This moment sparked a heated debate about sportsmanship and respect on the court. Fans were outraged, flooding social media with calls for action.
Okay, by now I'm sure you've seen Skylar Diggins assault Caitlin Clark after Indiana blew out Seattle.
While Diggins Smith's move went unchecked, Clark's previous display of emotion would not escape the watchful eyes of the officials. But was this sudden scrutiny fair, or a sign of something more troubling in the WNBA? The same August 18th game against the Seattle Storm was already a pressure cooker. With 7:14 left in the third quarter, Clark missed a shot and hit the padding of the basketball hoop in frustration. In a split second, the referee's whistle blew. Technical foul.
Caitlin Clark gets hit with a technical.
The call sparked immediate debate. Was this a simple case of personal frustration or unsportsmanlike conduct? Clark explained her reaction by saying,
I got a technical for basically being mad at myself because I missed the three and then I went and hit the backboard, and he told me it was disrespectful to the game of basketball, so.
Despite the setback, Clark refused to let it derail her game.
But I think he fired me up to continue to play a lot harder. I thought we got a lot better after he did that, so I want to thank him for that.
Through it all, Clark didn't miss a beat. She brushed off the shove and the tech, and kept her focus on the game and the fans, with the Fever beating the Storm by 17, with Clark going for 23 points.
Had nothing to do with my team, had nothing to do with their reffing, had nothing to do with other team. It was just because I'm a competitor.
If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you. Now back to the action. Technical fouls were just the tip of the iceberg. As the Indiana Fever squared off against the Las Vegas Aces, a split-second collision would spark outrage and raise a chilling question. How far is too far when it comes to physical play in the WNBA? September 11th, Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The crowd's roar turned to a collective gasp as Jackie Young's hand connected with Caitlin Clark's face. The rookie sensation stumbled, momentarily dazed.
Working inside the reverse. Owen took a big hit there on Jackie Young.
Fans held their breath. Common foul.
Foul does come, and for the second time here in the last minute, we have seen a heavy collision.
The arena erupted in disbelief. Social media lit up with outrage. Clark, ever the competitor, shook it off and kept playing. But the moment lingered, a stark reminder of the fine line between tough play and potential danger. Clark bounced back, refusing to let the incident derail her game. It was a testament to her toughness, but also a moment that left many wondering, at what cost? May 22. The Indiana Fever are locked in a heated battle with the Seattle Storm. Right before halftime, the tension reaches a boiling point. Caitlin Clark, driving to the basket, seems to get hammered by Seattle's defense. Once, twice, 3 times. No whistle.
Seconds left. Goes around to Gumake. Drives baseline. And shot rejected by Izzy McMcGowan. And all of a sudden, we're pretty close. This has been as close as it's been.
The crowd's roar turns to disbelief. Christy Sides, the Indiana Fever coach, continues her crusade. "We've just got to get better with the officiating. We've got to get some of those calls," she declares post-game, her frustration palpable. As the dust settles from one controversy, another looms on the horizon. Picture this: a star player, a crucial moment, and a defense that seems to have been granted magical powers. Sound impossible? Welcome to Caitlin Clark's world. June 19th, Washington Mystics versus Indiana Fever. The crowd's on edge, eyes glued to Clark as she makes her move. She rises for the shot, but Stephanie Dolson's there. Contact. The ball's knocked away. The crowd holds its breath waiting for the whistle, but it never comes.
Clark turns on the Jets. Clark to the rim and blocked. Oh, Dolson got back. Clark thought there was
Fans erupt in frustration. Social media explodes with disbelief. How could such obvious contact go uncalled? Some argue it's typical rookie treatment, amplified by her star status. Others see a disturbing pattern. As one fan puts it, elbow to the face is a no call, but Clark hitting the post is a technical? Now we rewind back to one of Clark's first WNBA games. On May 18th, during a high-stakes game against the New York Liberty, Caitlin Clark found herself at the center of yet another officiating debate. As she maneuvered through the defense, Breanna Stewart set a screen that sent shockwaves through the arena. The contact was hard, the impact obvious, but the whistle remained silent.
Who has 8 points and 3 assists as Stewart sets the screen on.
Fans watched in disbelief as Clark stumbled, clearly affected by the collision. Social media erupted with cries of foul play, but the refs stood firm. Screens are a fundamental part of basketball strategy. But when does a solid pick become a dangerous move? Clark's mental toughness had been proven time and again, but her physical limits were about to be pushed to the brink. Finally, on May 20th, a routine play turned into a moment that would make even the most seasoned refs question their calls. The Connecticut Sun game started like any other, but it quickly became a test of Clark's resilience. As she navigated through a hard screen, her ankle rolled. The crowd's collective gasp echoed through the arena. Clark hit the floor. Pain etched across her face.
That they can stop Caitlin and that they're the better team.
Oh, Caitlin goes down.
Fans watched in disbelief as the refs remained silent. No whistle, no foul call. But Clark, ever the competitor, refused to let this setback define her game. Despite the obvious discomfort, she pushed through, showcasing the mental and physical toughness that's become her trademark. Her ability to play through pain spoke volumes about her dedication and resilience. 10 controversial calls, 10 moments that left fans stunned and questioning the integrity of WNBA officiating. From brutal body checks to phantom fouls, Caitlin Clark faced it all. But through each challenge, she showed why she's a rising star. Despite the setbacks, Clark's resilience shines. Her ability to adapt and excel under pressure is nothing short of remarkable. But these incidents raise serious questions about the future of WNBA officiating. How can the league ensure fair play while maintaining the intensity fans love? What changes might we see in the coming seasons? We've seen the calls. We've witnessed Clark's perseverance. Now you be the judge. Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out on the latest news. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.